Hello, this is the Zenkraft FedEx application demo set up on the Salesforce Service Cloud case object. This will allow the user to create a return FedEx label and email it to the customer in a few clicks. I'll start by creating a new case. This can also be done for an existing case. Put RMA here, and we'll associate a product. This will allow the FedEx application to look at the product for the weight and the declared value. We can also include a contact and save that. And we see we've created a new case here. If I go to the related list tab, I will have a FedEx shipments record here where I can create a new shipment. This page loads, which will soon be done on the Lightning interface. But from the top, this outlines all of the parameters for the return label. It's actually possible to skip this screen, so that new button that I just clicked can take me to the next page, which is where the label is already created. I'll quickly run through this to give you a feel for how the application works. From the top, we have a preference. This is where we store your FedEx billing account information. We can bill many different accounts. We can create outbound and return shipments. In this case, this use case will be used to email a return label to the customer. So we requested a return label, a PDF version of that label. This is very easy for the customer to print on their home printer. We can drop the package off. We can also schedule pickups. The return shipment to address information, in this case it's set as a default, but we can handle many different return centers if you have them. The return shipment from address, this is coming from the contact associated with the case, so Lisa Jones. We do support address validation. The service type and packaging type have already been defaulted. The weight, as I mentioned earlier, is coming from those headphones, a field on the headphones indicating the weight, as well as a declared value. This is the MSRP in this case. We've also included an RMA number. This will be converted into a barcode and included on that return label, so that can be scanned without opening the package to determine which case this is associated with inside of Salesforce. We can send email notifications as well throughout the shipping process. We do support special services. We can calculate rates to evaluate for the fastest or the least expensive service options. So this shows all of the available options with a listed cost, as well as the expected delivery date. And when we hit Create Now, this is going to request a label from FedEx, return it to Salesforce, create a new FedEx shipments object, and we're almost done. So we can email the label. This will populate a pre-formatted template, so that can be sent to the customer. That'll be logged as an activity. And if we scroll down to the bottom here, it also saves the label as well. So you can see it's formatted on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. That RMA number is included as a barcode. And if we come back, we have a complete record of everything that I just created for this shipment, including the status description, which will be updated every hour until it's been delivered, at which time there'll be a delivered checkbox checked, and the actual delivery date will be updated as well. So you can see some implications there for reporting or workflow processes. Speaking of that, if I jump back to the case, we can now see that the status for this case has been changed to return label sent. We can have another status change for item received, and we can simply just build a process builder off of that delivered checkbox to update the related case record. If we go back to the related list, we can see that there's a record here now where you can see the status description and the date it was created. This is one use case that you can configure our application to address. There's many more.